What's up, good people? We are back again with another video. This is your boy Henry, the music maker. Hope everyone is doing well. Appreciate you guys so much for the new subscribers. Don't take it lightly at all. Hey, if the videos are bringing you any value, go ahead and please hit that like button, okay? But look, y'all, let's go ahead and dive on into it. You see the thumbnail. You see the thumbnail. Why did I buy Unify 2? Why did I buy Unify 2? I truly feel like this is a must-have VST in so many different ways. If you watch the channel and check out some of my videos, I've demonstrated some of the things that I like and some of the libraries that I like as well. But I just want to dive into this real quick and just show you the website here. I'm not being sponsored at all by this company, Plugin Guru. The owner is John Skippy. I'm not being, like I said, I'm not being sponsored at all. But I want you to take advantage of these tools that, if you want to make good music, you have to have good, good sounds. And this VST would definitely add value to your music making. It's something different, but different is good. And I think sometimes as music makers and creators, we kind of get stuck into the same routine of, I like this VST. I don't want to kind of veer off from what I'm doing. But when I dived into this Unify 2, it kind of opened my mind up to some different possibilities in as far as sound designing and just inspiration, because a lot of these patches that I'm going to show you that I have and that you can get on sale here. They have a St. Patrick's sale going on right now. These patches, I mean, brought a lot of inspiration, to me, and especially being a musician, I was just blown away of the quality of these sounds. Being a keyboard player, this VST is for any producer. I don't care if you're doing hip hop, trap, EDM. I don't know if I said pop, filming, um, scoring for video games, sync licenses. This VST covers everything. I mean, everything. Yes, it has a different look to it, GUI look to it, but I'm telling you, what you can do with this thing is so powerful. You can, you know, load your own VSTs inside of this VST. I don't care if it's effects, plugins. I mean, it's insane. But I just want to show you some of the libraries that are here, the ones that I think that help you get started. Now, if you not have purchased it, you just go here, click here on Unify, and let's see. Let me make sure I did this right. No, these are all okay. Okay, hold on. Let me go here. Let me go right here. Let's see, Unify 2. Let's go right here. Unify 2. Okay, here it is right here. Unify 2. And we are on a it's been updated to 2.021, which is insane. So here it is right here. 149. I mean, you can read all this stuff. It has over 1,200 patches using inside of this. Out the gate, the standard library, you get over 700. I believe it's 730 patches. 7 gigs of samples. I mean, it's just insane. From keys to strings, basses. I'm When I say out the gate to get started, you will not be disappointed. You will not be disappointed. All right. Now, when I first saw this, I was like, "Wow, what is this?" I mean, it kind of blew my mind. I was kind of confused at first, but when I started looking at everything, how the setup is, I mean, it's just amazing, amazing. You know how you can layer things right here. Here are your layers, and I love the background of the images. You can create your own custom images in this thing. So I mean, it has everything. It has a step sequencer in here. It has two samplers. You got the Guru sampler, then you got the Guru 2 sampler in here. I mean, it's insane. It's insane. So let me go back up here to some of the patches. I want to show you some of the patches that I've no, I'm sorry, not patches, but libraries that I have purchased using Unify 2. So you got that sale going on, okay? And he also has, I'm telling you, he's just insane when it comes to patches. So if you have Omnisphere, he has patches for Omnisphere, Contact, um, the Mini Freak, Diva. I mean, the core. Now this is what I'm about to get into right now. The Korg Wave Station. I was doing some research on that the other day. He has patches for this. Okay, now you have to understand. He has um, a sound designer for Korg. I mean, when I say design, the keyboards, I think the M1s, the Tritons, I believe the M3. So hey, this per this brother knows his stuff. Okay, he knows his stuff. So let me show you some of the libraries that I have purchased. Um, well, I'm not trying to, kind of, just be arrogant or nothing like that. But I've purchased quite a bit. So I've purchased this first row right here. I have this first row. I have the second row, except the magic mega magic harps. I have the fourth row, except the Uniscreen, I believe. Yeah. Let's see. And let's see. The fourth row purchased everything except the old string guitars, but I'm going to get that um during this sale. I have I have this fifth row right here. I have all those. Have all these. Um, I have all these right here. I have all these as well too. And I have all of these except the Uniscreen 2020 and back to the 80s, I believe. Yeah. But everything else I have. Yeah. I think I don't have I do not have, let's see. I don't have Shogun. I don't have that either, okay? But look, so I want to just show you some of my favorite ones. So if you just purchase Unified, like I said, you have over 730 patches. But the ones that I think that will really all of them will give you inspiration. But and let me say this, just because you don't do a certain genre of music, I'm not a EDM producer, okay? And when I seen this VST, I thought it was just strictly for, you know, EDM and pop, techno and all that. Because when I first went to Plugin Guru's page, John's page, that's kind of all I seen. I didn't really see a lot of hip hop stuff, um, the gospel, jazz or nothing like that. Because I'm a board player, so that's kind of my range right there. When I start doing some more research, I said, oh, okay. But some of the libraries that he's making, you know, he has lo-fi, chill, you know, um, dance hall stuff, Afrobeat stuff. So these libraries are just not confined to one genre of music. So that's why growing up, they tell us in school, you can't judge a book by its cover, and that's what I did, and I'm grateful and I'm blessed that um, I really did my research on this, because it saved me a lot of time. It saved me a lot of money, from coming from hardware, having keyboard modules, motifs, and all that. I mean, I still do have some hardware, um, but these sounds right here are so plush, and as far as the cost, you cannot beat the cost. If we're gonna go out here and purchase a motif or a that red keyboard, do your research on some VSTs out here that have quality libraries. And here I found it. Okay, so I definitely want, if you're getting into this, getting into Unify, I'm going to suggest some of the libraries that I would suggest right here, and I think you should take advantage of this St. Patrick's sale too. If you're into chill stuff, guitar phrases, this is it right here. And when I say, let me click on this right here, real quick. These libraries just don't, like I said, it goes back to do not judge a book by its cover. When I seen this library, I was like, okay, see, it's on sale. Originally it's 52, 31.20. Insane. When I seen this, I was like, oh, this is for guitars and all that. But when I start reading, and then I start, excuse me, going through the videos, I mean, this thing has BPM drums. The drums are in here are insane. I'll show you that in a minute. The pads, the strings. I mean, this is a phenomenal library. So if you want that neo soul chill vibes, this is it right here. This is it right here. And at the end of the day, it just depends on how you're creating, because you can take any library and really make it your own. Okay, so definitely suggest that chill suggest that one. If you're into lo-fi, this lo-fi is insane right here. Insane. um if you want nice big pads, this right here, oh my God, this right here is insane. Ma- um, Magic Motion, love this. I love this right here. Now, if you're into scoring, now if you're into like doing video game scoring, um, sync license stuff, film, cinematic things, this library is insane. This library is insane right here. This is a must have. I'm telling you. Okay. Renegade. You definitely want to get this. All right. So let me just pull up. Let me see. Let me pull up Unify. Now, I'm just going to show you. I'm going to show you real quick. Okay. Oh, also, yes. I'm sorry. Cloud City. Cloud City is a wonderful library to get as well. You have tons of bases. You have over 498 patches in that. So I'm just gonna pull up the standard library. As you see, all the libraries I have. But I'm just gonna pull up the standard library and out the gate and just show you. I mean, cause even like some of these sounds, like when I seen this, okay, airwave um bass dance. I mean, that's crazy. That is crazy. Yeah, you could use it in dance music tech, but I mean, if it's so much you can do with this bass, it's not confined to one genre of music, and that's why I love this VST. But like I said, it goes back to do not judge a book by its cover. Okay, so you have over 730 30 patches, and the bells you have in here are just ridiculous. Insane. I mean, insane. Okay. So out the gate, you have everything you need. You have BPM drums. Okay. When you see like it says BPM clap, everything 2 and 4. I mean, and this is in standalone. And see, and that's another thing. If you're a live musician and you want to use this in standalone, you can, because they have inside of here. It's called NoteMate. I've done a video on that. Go check that out. NoteMate. It's like main stage, but it's really like a main stage on steroids. How you can layer your sounds and do live playing. You can have your keys, your bass splits, strings, all that stuff. So this is just not to create music with, but you can, if you're doing gigs on the road, you can use this VST as well. So you got your BPM claps. Do you hear the quality of this stuff? It's just insane. Okay. And you have full drum library loops. I mean, it's insane, y'all. Okay. So let me pull up the I want to show you this Renegade. I'm not going to be long, but yeah, I want you to, really, really take a look into looking for something different to give you inspiration. And Unify 2 is definitely, I'm telling you, it's definitely a VST that you would get that with. Okay, here we go, Renegade. All right, so let me pull this up. You have over 110 patches in here. Okay, 110 patches. So let's out the gate. You have all these follies. You have sub organic hits, risers, everything. So you got trailer percussions. Let me pull the keyboard up so we can see this. And you have everything mapped right here. Okay, you hear that? Look at that. I mean, just insane. Okay. So if you're doing like I said, if you're doing those big movies, insane. You got risers, transitional. Y'all hear it. drops. I mean, come on, y'all. This this is crazy. So the vocals. Oh, insane, insane. So this is the reason why I've purchased this. And I've went all the way in on this because I really don't need anything else because I have tons of plugins, Omnisphere, um, Serum, MK Sensation. I can use Rolling Cloud stuff. I can use all of that inside of Unify 2. So I'm using the sounds that I already have plus the sounds that's inside of Unify as well. And I'm telling you, these libraries are insane. So I'm going to go back here and show you again. This library is a must have, must have, must have. The keys, insane. And I'm telling you, these don't judge a book by its cover because when you dig into these libraries, yeah, Cloud City. This is nice right here. Oh, and this Mega Magic guitars. This thing does not just only have guitars, it has drums. It has basses. You know, if you're a person that cannot program drums, that's a good one for you. And this one right here, the Groove Summit, nothing but drums, acoustic drums. You know, you got your dry drums, dead drums. You have over 1,200 patches. That's over 3,000 samples. This right here is crazy. On sale, 74 bucks. You know, you have loops. You have you would need to get another drum loop library pack. And this thing fits all genres of music. All genres of music. I know we have some of our sounds that we use for like trap and R&B. You can still use those, but you can use those sounds layered with something like this drum library, Groove Summit. Okay. So I just wanted to come in here, y'all, and just let you know the reason why I've purchased Unify. A lot of people, come to the page like, man, you're definitely on this Unify thing. Hey, I really stand by. You have a lot of content creators, doing their thing with with the MPC. I do that as well too. I got videos coming in on that, and the way I use the MPC software with Unify 2 is just insane, and I cannot wait until I grab. I'm still on the fence about the Live 3 or the XL. So I just want to make sure I'm making the right move and the right purchase. That's one thing I don't like to do. I don't like to rush things, because I like to use what I have. And like when I did my research on Unify 2, I knew it was something like, man, this is it. This is it for me. So hey, hopefully this video brought y'all some value. So make good decisions on when you're purchasing plugins. Make sure it's adding value to you. Make sure it's give you inspiration to make good music. Whatever you're doing, make sure it makes sense to you. Like I said, I'm a board player. I'm a producer. I'm still doing work for different people that have podcasts. Podcast music, syncs, all that stuff. I can use this in my productions, and I can use this in a live setting. Okay. So appreciate you guys so much. Until the next one.